declare Brian Maas, Bishop-elect of the Nebraska.
Three overwhelming feelings I would share with you. There's probably more than that, but I'm going to start. First, this is my deep gratitude for the confidence, the encouragement, and the affirmation you've expressed of your voice. Second, some abiding and pervasive concern with your judgment and wisdom. And the third is a profound confidence that God will take care of us all anyway. We have wished to one another, always be present within, around, among us, and never seek to be within, around, and among us, or be treated as apart from, distant from, or absent from us. In the choices, the decisions, the ideas, the mistakes, the missteps, the years ahead. I tell you that I stand here as well with deep and profound gratitude to Bishop David Freeze, who was first my pastor 30 years ago when he was called to Christ Lutheran in Pierce. I typed his bulletins. And we knew what kind of a leader he would be because his first week in Pierce, he got a traffic ticket. Lame duck, pal, that's how it works. I also want to share with you a deep confidence I hope you will share with me. Much of the world has been panicked knowing that 2012 was the end of time. Because of the Mayan calendar or whatever else was going to happen, the world would end, Christ would come, the apocalypse would happen. And I knew it could never be. Because even Jesus doesn't want to follow David Freeze. That's good. If you want to give Dave a hard time, talk about it. And if you really want to tick him off, say something nice about it. Who kills him? I'm sorry, but Dave, you've heard already. Yeah, all of us who let our names go forward, and please, if you've not thanked them, do. It's a hell of a thing to go through. Each of us knew that the biggest challenge of the first year or two of any bishop's term here is going to be dealing with the reality that we are not David Freeze. And that's not about any of us being especially inadequate, but about the grace we've had in David Freeze's leadership. you know that and I know that, it's okay. You know, well, he's no Dave DeFries. No, I'm not. I'm taller, but if you would lower the bar for a year or two, I'd be grateful. Also standing here in the ignorance, really, of what lies before me. I also want to add not only my gratitude to Dave DeFries, but again, Dave, to Anita and your whole family. Some of us in ministry have some idea of the sacrifice that you surrendered so that we could have Dave. And we want to acknowledge that. I hope the rest of you will help me in expressing and sustaining that kind of gratitude. It's one thing to help Dave say that to his family, looking back and saying, thank you for 12 years of traveling with me through joys and thrills and frustrations and hells. It's another as I look to my family and say, thank you for your love and your willingness to commit to at least 20 minutes of joys and thrills and God only knows what else. And all the folks from First Lutheran Lincoln who are here, those people did not fight fair. They came and prayed for me just before the election, and the tears flowed, and I got to deal with that later. But thank you for the mission, hardened people you are. Lastly, I get there. Lastly, everything I have, I will give you to the best of my ability. And what I don't have, I know God will somehow provide. What I absolutely covet, count on, look for, and trust is your grace, your partnership, your forgiveness,